What feelings? What's this now? What's this nonsense?
We feel like a woman. I can't get it outside. I can't get it from another man. It's just you.
I said, come on, leave me alone. I said it. I couldn't have married you. I couldn't have married this thing. I couldn't have. I know myself. I know myself. And I know my spec. I couldn't have married you. It's impossible now. It's impossible. How can I marry somebody like you? Earlier, you said you needed money to go to hospital, that you were sick. Now, you're asking for touch. For a man to touch you. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Tell me, are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed? It's only prostitutes who do this. Are you a prostitute? You are a prostitute. Woo! You are a prostitute.
Wait, Chukoma. Did you just call me, your wife, a prostitute?
Yes, now.
Are you for real?
What are you? Do I look like I'm joking? I'm not a prostitute. Okay, leave my room, also, sir.
I am not going anywhere. This is my matrimonial room. I have to fulfill your duty. It will help in my healing process. Do what you have to do, please.
See, if I ring you this bottle for head, your life will never remain the same. Come on, leave this room, also, sir. What kind of prostitute lifestyle is this one? You are who? My friend, leave here. I will ring this for your head, though. Get out of here, also. What rubbish? Come on, leave here. Leave here. Nonsense. Whether they use light-skinned man to do you, tell me. Prost.
Obim, you asked me to meet you here. But you have not said a word to me ever since I came here. Please, what is the matter? You are even silent. You were crying. Oh my God. Obim, what is the problem? Please talk to me.
Obim, do you really love me?
You don't get it. I am living because of you. Your love is like a breath of fresh air to me. In your presence, my heart is happy. Listen, as a matter of fact, we are created to be, never to be separated by the vagaries of life. Ozobe, I love you from the depth of my heart. Please talk to me, my love. What is the problem?
That's it. I don't know how to say it.
Just say it the way it is.
I'm pregnant. Obim, I'm pregnant for you.
You can't be serious, right? No, you're joking.
I'm not joking. Obim, I'm not joking. I'm pregnant. Please, don't leave me now. Do not deny me. Don't abandon me. I don't have any other person but you.
It's okay. It's okay. Jua, I'm not going to disappoint you, okay? I will never deny you. Not today, not tomorrow, not any time. You are going to keep this pregnancy.
Huh?
Yes, I want to marry you.
How?
Yes, you are going to keep it. I'm going to marry you.
But how? Where's the student? How are we going to cope?
I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know you are going to keep this pregnancy. Okay? You are not going to die. You will keep it. I promise myself that I want to see you happy all the rest of your life. Yes. Come on, give me a smile. I'm so happy. Obi, where are you going under this hot, unfriendly sun?
Obi, I want to go to the market and get some foodstuffs for us to eat.
What kind of foodstuff is that? Why are you suffering yourself and our unborn baby? Why?
Suffering, Kwa. Obi, are you saying we will no longer eat anymore? Yeah.
No, that wasn't what I said. You could have at least waited for me to return from the farm so I can go and help you get it.
Yeah.
Other than stressing yourself under this scorching sun.
How can you say I should wait for you to come back before going? I'm now. Obi, it's not right.
Listen. I made a promise to myself that I will always make you happy all the rest of your life. I can't go back on that promise. Do you understand? I will do everything within my powers to always fulfill that promise I made.
Obi, must you always do this?
You don't understand. Please, I don't want you to suffer yourself and our unborn baby. Let's go back home, please. Oh, yeah.
You always make me feel like a queen. This thing is heavy.
Of course you are a queen to me.
Wow. My love, this is very beautiful. I love it.
I know it's real. I know. I'm glad you love it.
Thank you so much. You have eyes for beautiful girls.
Of course. The best for my family.
And that is why you're the best husband in the whole world.
And you're the best dad.
And you're the best daughter, and your mother is the best.
Wow! So tell me, what are we celebrating today?
Well, we are celebrating happiness. We are celebrating peace of mind and progress in our family.
My love, I couldn't have asked for a better husband from God. You are just the best. You're wonderful, and I love you.
I love you too. I love you, my wife. I love you.
Whoa, I'm still here.
Ah, sorry. Go to your room now. Your room.
That's where I'm going.
Good night.
Good night.
Adult time.
You were a loving and caring father. A father that could do anything to make his family happy. What is this sudden change that is tearing us apart? God, please, save my family. Save my husband.
Mom, you're still awake. What are you doing here by this time of the night?
Nothing. I just want to relax here. I just want to relax. I just want to stay here.
Why have you chosen to lie to me? He chased you out of your room. This is not the first time he's doing this. Mom, I still don't understand why you've allowed us to stay with a man that doesn't want us around.
He's my husband. Your father.
I really doubt if you're telling me the truth. Mom, he has said it several times that he doesn't know us.
My child, believe me, he is your biological father. He married me legally.
Then why is he denying us?
I don't know. Maybe whatever that happened to him that made us take him to the hospital must have affected his brain or memory.
But he remembered his uncle, his cousin, and everybody around him. Mom, are you sure there's something you're not telling me?
You have to go to school tomorrow and it's late, so go and sleep. Now, what do you want to say?
Where's your father?
He went to the palace to see the king. You look angry.
Yes, I'm angry. I'm very angry. Emeka, see, if you're the son of your father, do your father this favor. In fact, do our family this favor. Go to my house. Tell Nzube and her daughter to leave my house before I kill them.
What did your wife and your daughter do that you now want to kill them?
I keep telling people, those people are not my wife and my daughter. I don't know these people. How can I marry a witch and her daughter
There
now?
you go again. This bitch I know that you got married to is not a witch.
That person in that house is Nzube Kwensu, not Nzubechi. I'm trying to tell you something. See, she tried to kill me in my dream. Yes, she tried to kill me in my dream because I told her not to sleep in my room.
You did?
Of course.
Why would you do a thing like that?
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. And I keep telling people I don't want to die. I don't want to die. You made me kill this person first, though.
Chukuma, I think your problem is nothing but just your mindset. I can just wake up and ask your wife and your daughter to leave the house. Things are not done that way.
See, the problem I'm having right now is why you keep supporting these people.
Because I'm telling you the truth.
Because you are stupid. You are foolish. You are useless.
Okay.
Listen, tell those people to leave my house, oh. If not,
Chukuma,
tell them to leave my house, oh.
Chukuma.
If you don't want to come and give me rice in prison.
Let's go all.
All right.
You messing yourself up. Rubbish.
You mean all this has been happening and no one bothered to tell me?
My mother said I shouldn't tell you. She feels everything will be fine.
Fine no dey there. Chekwa no fine no okay no dey fine no. Hey. Hefukwa no mo. Chukwuma, you have really beaten more than you can chew.
Grandma, is he my biological father? If he is, did he marry my mother legally?
He is your biological father. And he married your mother legally.
Why is he then treating us this way?
I wish I know.
Grandma, you really need to do something.
Oh yes, I have to do something. I must do something. But for now, I will give you money to give to your mother.
Yes.
She has to go to the hospital.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I will do something. Chukuma.
Zaram, how could you do this? Who sent you?
Nobody sent me, Mom. I acted on my own.
Why?
I couldn't sit back and watch you die.
And who told you I was going to die?
Mother, you're sick. You needed money to go to the hospital. And it's so obvious that that man will not pay our hospital bills. Besides, the maltreatment is too much. I needed someone to talk to.
Sarah, I understand. But I don't want you running to my mother anytime we have problem. I don't want her to know anything that is happening in this family. We should be able to handle whatever that comes to us.
Oh, we've been trying. It's not working.
Very soon, everything will be fine.
When will it be fine? When we are all dead and buried.
Shut up, Zaram. Everything will be fine. We're not going to die. Nothing will happen to us. And stop referring to your father as that man. Please, let it not happen again.
I don't know what you want me to say. The more I try to convince myself that that woman and her daughter are my wife and child, the harder it is. I don't know.
Chukuma, are you trying to say that your uncle, is lying to you?
Uncle, I don't know.
You don't know. Chukuma. I called you 2 times. I want you to know that your late parents were not in support of you getting married to her. But it was when it was confirmed that she was carrying your baby and your insistence on getting married to her on the ground that you love her so much, they had no option than to give their consent. Chukwuma, I want you to get one thing clear. That girl has gone through a lot because of you.
Papa, I've told him all these things. I told him all these things, but he didn't believe me.
Chukwuma, are you convinced now? I'm not convinced anything. I don't know what to tell you people again. I'm not convinced. Not convinced.
Whether you are convinced or not convinced, you must accept them. You must learn how to live with them. I can't watch you push them away. It's not possible. Not Oju.
Uncle, I don't feel anything for that woman. No. I don't feel anything for that woman. I don't feel anything for this. I don't feel anything for her. I can't imagine myself living in the same house with her. It's not possible. This is a woman you once loved so much. This is a woman you could kill or die for. See, try and bring back the love you once had for her. Come, keep quiet. If adults are talking, you two, you are talking. What do you know about love and relationship?
Chukuma, it will be over my dead body that will push your wife and child out of your house. It is not done. Let me tell you one thing you should be doing. And you have to do it regularly, on daily basis, sleeping with her. Yes! For you to see if you can get a male child that will take over from you when you must have journeyed to the great beyond. Yes! You can't remain like this. You will grow old like me and possibly transcend. Not this thing you're doing. Chukuma, grow up! Grow up!
What?
I grow up, Joe.
Get away. You see this small boy telling me grow up. What is it? Oh, you have come back. Okay. Tell your father that I'll come and see him, eh? All right. Okay. Open the door. The owner of the house is here.
What's that their useless name again? Nzube. Chizaram. Nzube. Chizaram. I said the landlord of the house is here. Nzube. Chizaram. What rubbish is this? What kind of disrespect is this one now? Nzube. Chizaram. What's this rubbish now? What kind of disrespect is this one? How would they leave somebody's house and they won't inform the owner of the house? They will not take my kindness for granted. What's that her useless number self that she put on my phone? Because God knows I'm not the person who puts a useless number on my own phone. Switched off. Switched off. Ha. 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 Only useless people will never pick their course. Useless people. Where are these people for? Nzube! Chizaram! Chizaram! What's wrong? Nzube! Where are you heading to? Where are you coming from?
I went to, I went to see.
You went to see? You went to see?
No, come on.
You still smoke wee, eh?
No, where are you going to?
You still smoke that nonsense, eh?
You don't start.
I don't start. Anyway, I went to, I'm looking for those people, you people who said are my daughter and my wife. Because those people, they move around everywhere in this village. I've looked for them in every possible place they might have been, but I've not seen them. So I don't know where to find them now.
I don't even understand. You're talking about your family, Nzubema and Chizaram.
I am talking about those people you said are my wife and my daughter, Nzube and Chizaram. Yes, I can't find them. I can't find them.
Why are you looking for them?
The problem is I went to my house, a house that I built with my money, a house I built with my money. I went there and I couldn't enter inside because the tenants there or the visitors or the squatters, what would I even call them? They left there without telling the owner that they are leaving.
I don't understand you. Are you not supposed to have your key?
Well, the problem is I didn't take my key. But is that a reason they will leave the house? A house that they are squatting in? Is that a reason that they will live there? For what reason now?
I'm sure they will return soonest, but stop talking about your family like that. It doesn't make any sense.
My friend, you talk to me because you're taller than me now. You know you can talk to me anyhow. What's wrong with you? Or because you feel you smoke this nonsense? Are you mad?
See, you're not acting.
You two, are you acting? What did you go here to do? What did you go here to do?
But that's not the case.
You still smoke this thing. You still smoke it. You still smoke it.
I don't smoke. I beg you.
I beg what? Don't tell me that nonsense. Okay. Today. These people will tell me if they built this house for me or I built it for myself. It's alright. It's okay.
Hey, my love, you're back.
Hey, stop there. Give me my key. Give me my key. Move towards there. Stay in that circle. Now. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from that made you lock me out of my own house?
We went to the hospital.
What hospital?
I needed to see the doctor urgently, so we went to the hospital.
With whose money? No, with whose money now? Why are you such a liar? Why? How and why are you such a liar? Because I know when you asked me for money, I didn't give you money. So tell me now, with whose money?
My mother gave me money.
Your mother?
Yes.
Why are you such a liar? Why are you teaching this girl how to lie?
I am not lying.
You're lying! What do you mean you're not lying? You're lying!
Daddy, she's not lying. I was the one that actually told Grandma about her health condition and the fact that she needed money to go to the hospital.
So you believe you have a grandmother? You have a grandmother? That's what she told you. Why are you teaching this girl how to lie? Why? No, tell me why. Why are you teaching this girl how to lie? For what? Eh?
I'm not lying.
You're not lying.
I just told you.
My friend, keep quiet. So it has gotten to the point, where both of you go to outsiders to gossip with my name,
Outsiders?
Yes!
I'm talking about my mother.
Which mother? Which mother? Do you have a mother? Somebody I don't know. Which mother? In fact, kneel down. Kneel down. I said kneel down. Kneel down, my friend. Kneel down. Kneel down.
I should kneel down.
Kneel down. I say kneel down.
I should kneel with her.
I say kneel down. Kneel down, my friend. Raise up your hands. Raise up your hands. Raise up your hands. Raise up your hands. And close your eyes. I said close your eyes, Josiso. Stay in that position. I'm watching you from here. Okay? Until the God that I serve gets into my mind. Then I'll look. I say close it. Till the God that I serve gets into my mind, then I'll know what to do with two of you. You are here. You people.
So you mean after beating you and your daughter for collecting money from your mother and going to the hospital yesterday, your husband didn't give you food?
We begged and begged and begged, but he refused. We knelt down to beg him last night. He refused.
I can't believe this.
He's chased us out of his presence. Chizarama and I went to bed without eating anything.
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
It's unbelievable, but that's the truth.
So you mean this is what you've been passing through since I left this village? Who in this community could believe that Chukuma would turn out to be this kind of a beast?
It is confusing to me.
But why are you still with him? Despite everything he's doing to you.
Do I have a choice?
Yes, you do. Leave this man before he kills you. Please.
But I still love him, as my husband that he is. Besides, marriage is for better, for worse.
Babe, I can't believe you're the one talking like this. Can't you see? Your life is in danger with this man. This man will kill you.
Nkoli, my dear, my good friend, just pray for me. Pray to God and ask him to touch my husband so that he can change. Okay?
Okay, you say so. People tell me he's my father, but I find it very difficult to believe.
Why did you say so?
His wickedness towards us keep growing day by day. Do you know my mother and I didn't eat last night?
Why? Did you have food in your house?
We have more than enough. Just because I went to my grandmother to ask her for money for my mother to go to the hospital with. He got angry and denied us food.
This is really very bad.
If not for my mother, I would have stayed with my grandmother since.
Don't worry. All you need to do is to just put it in prayers.
And what are you girls putting into girls' hands this time around? Oh, you girls have suddenly become deaf and dumb, right? My dear, have this at the back of your mind that God has given us the power to do them on our own. Stop deceiving yourselves. If you don't mind, I suggest we go and get something. I came with some money.
Stop there, What's good about the afternoon? What's good about the afternoon when everything about the afternoon and you are bad? Enter here. Enter that circle also, sir.
Nah. Is everything alright?
Neha, where are you coming from?
I'm coming back from the market.
What market? What market? No, tell me what market? Why is it that everything about you are all lies? Wait, do you think lies will save you in this situation?
I am not lying. I am coming back from the market. I went to get food stuff, as you can see.
You went to what market? See, why is it that you just like to lie? That you like lies, like why?
My husband, stop saying this. I am not lying to you.
You're not lying to me.
I've never lied to you.
You've never lied to me?
Yes.
You never lied to me. What man did you go to see in the market?
Eh?
No. The question is actually, did you go to the market or you went to sell your own market? No. Look at it now. Because why are you dressed like this? Skimpy clothes. Showing everything. Eh? What man did you go to see? See net. See, I can see everything. So what man did you go to see?
Me. See man. May the gods forbid.
May the gods forbid.
Yeah, no, I didn't go to see any man. I went to buy food stuff in the market, like I said before. Hey, this is my normal clothes. Yeah, I got for me, belly.
Okay.
And you bought this dress for me.
Who bought what for you? Speaking of the gods, if I take you now, you this lying thing, if I take you to our village shrine to swear before the oracle that you didn't go to see a man, can you swear?
Yes, my husband, I will swear. If it will make you believe me, I will swear. I'm ready to swear to any oracle, any deity.
You're ready to swear?
Yes.
You're ready to swear? Okay. Now let me ask you this question again. If I take you to our village shrine to swear that today, you didn't use your eyes to see any man, can you swear?
Huh?
Huh? No. Can you swear?
How can I swear to that? I'm coming back from the market. Everybody did.
My friend, listen. You're lucky I'm in somehow. I don't know my kind of mood, but I know for sure that my mood is somehow good today. So in this your baby mood, go in, make anything you call food and bring it before me. You understand me? First of all, stay there. Where's your daughter?
She went to school.
She went to school. I know she's supposed to have come back by now, but go inside, make anything you call food and bring it before me. You understand? You can go. Leave my circle. And mind the way you match my tires. Know your steps are always too hard. Go now. What are you doing here? Wake up, my friend. What? What are you doing in my room now? My friend, wake up! What are you doing in my room now?
I love you, awake. You were the one that asked me to come into the room and sleep with you. Me? Yes, you.
Ask you to sleep with me?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Are you mad? My friend, leave my room also. What is this now? Why do you want to kill me now? What is this now? What did I do to you?
Chukuma, are you alright?
Did you say am I alright? Come on, leave this place! Get out of this room! Leave this room! Am I alright?
Anegbeli rodu muru kamu tojo kemeta luru. Kemi wori wo mi me tola ku be mi wo ri anaja me dare sha me la welu do. Shukuma, what I see is greater than what you think.
Please, great one, what do you see?
What you are passing through is as a result of a woman in your life.
Ha! I know. Yes. Ha!
The woman is so powerful. That woman is so powerful that I can't talk about her. Her mission is to destroy your life completely.
Okay. Great one, so what do we do? What do we do, please? Anything, just tell me, please.
Hello manudo. Hello manakwabrisi. Hello manudo. Hello manakwabrisi. Hello ma. The antelope does not embark on a journey without asking for direction. The sky might be high, but their relationship to the earth is what matters. You shall go to Amumamiri River and fish by the middle of the day. You shall come back without looking back. And no one must see you while you fetch that water. At the middle of the night, you shall come out at the center of your compound. Oje Bridget. Take it. Speak to the egg while you look at the moon and say you set yourself free from that wicked woman. After speaking to the egg, you shall break the egg at the center of your compound. Wash your hands and your face with that water from Amumamiri River. When you do that, do squeeze this and take the juice in your mouth while you go in to your house without looking back.
Is that all? Is that all you want me to do?
Drop your sacrifice for the gods while you live. Little manudo, little man akbobrisi, little manudo, little man akbobrisi, little manudo, little man akbobrisi, little manudo. Drop it there. Little manudo.
So you're saying I'm a liar now, eh?
Come on now. How can you say this witch is a witch? A girl you've been living with for so many years is now a witch. Ha. If I don't know Nzbechi, I would have believed you, but no. See, trauma, let me tell you the truth. Stop seeing all these native doctors or see all these DBS. Stop seeing them, oh. These are cheap fraudsters. They will mess you up.
The problem I have is because of this Nzbechi. How much you know Nzbechi? That is why I've gone for solution. You understand me? I've gone for solution.
Because I'm not comfortable with the way you know Nzubechi, so I need to know the way you know Nzubechi.
Nzubechi is your wife now. I've known Nzubechi for so many years now through you.
But you know her.
You
know her, but myself, I don't know her. That is the problem. You understand? That's why I have gone to this place for solution. And by the time I finish what I'm doing, what they tell me to do, I will know the real truth of the reason you have the same nose with Chizaram.
Stop.
Chizaram has your nose. I'm not comfortable with that. You understand me? That's why I have gone for solution. No problem. I will know the reason. What is really going on?
Chukwuma.
The resemblance of you and Chizaram is
Chukwuma.
to me.
Chukwuma. Hey.
Chizaram, I still find it very difficult to understand why your father decided to change that way. He used to be a very nice man before.
I think what we should be talking about is solution, and not this nonsense you are saying. That he used to be a very nice man doesn't change the fact that he's turned into a beast. Huh? A beast for that matter. Shut up.
It's okay. Owaku is right though. Oh, my father is gradually turning into a beast. I understand how you feel, but I want you to know that God is the only solution here. Let's all go to him in prayer and believe that all will be well again.
When will all be fine? Eh? Oluchi, tell me, when will all be fine? For me, I don't think prayer is a solution here. Jesus, you need to teach that man a lesson. You need to teach that man a serious lesson. And leave him to stay in that stupid house all alone.
How can you say such a thing? Huh? Don't you know that leaving him means a broken home, and that is not good? And so? Okay.
My father needs to be taught a serious lesson.
Oh.
I wish my mother would listen to me on this.
Yeah. And I don't like this idea.
You don't need to like it. But God knows I said what is in my mind.
Chizaram, please don't listen to this girl. This is a very bad advice. Very bad advice.
Chizaram, I'm your friend and a sister, for that matter. You need to listen to me. You don't even know what is wrong.
Leave me.
Come on, keep quiet. Nonsense.
Emeka, are you very sure of what you just told?
Father, doesn't look like I'm joking. I'm telling you the truth. I met him on my way to Umes. I had to come back immediately to inform you.
I think Chukwuma is no longer alright. He has gone mad.
You think so, Papa?
If he's not mad, what on earth could make him do what he did? I wish I knew who is behind this.
What are you talking about?
It's okay, don't worry yourself. I will think out the best way to handle this situation. Thank you for your wonderful information. I appreciate it.
My egg? Who took my egg? Who took my... I'm talking you, stand up!
I took it.
You what? I said stand up! I'm talking you're doing what? Eh? Who took it? Because I know my egg. I know my egg. Somebody put another one there. So who took the egg? Because I dropped that egg. Who took it?
My husband, let me explain to you, please. It was a mistake. She thought it was the one I asked her to use. So when I found out that she has used the one you kept, I bought another one and replaced it. Sorry, please.
You what? Wait. Simply because I came back, dropped the egg on the table, and then I went out to go and get something very important to me. You did what? You used it to do what? To prepare.
The way serve you is very tasty. You will like it. It is spicy.
This thing. You trying to prepare this rubbish. You trying? Oh, you trying to?
We're sorry.
Don't Oh, you're done for. You lied to me.
We're sorry.
You lied to me.
Please, we are sorry. We're very sorry. My husband, please, we are sorry.
You lied to me. You will leave this house. You lied to me.
Hey, please, we are sorry. Please, beg your father. Use your voice.
Please.
My
Daddy.
love, please.
Please.
It won't happen again.
Leave this house. Leave this house. Leave this house. See, if I ever see you here again, I will kill you. I will tell you, I will kill you. You blast. I'm dead to you. You're dead. It was a mistake. You are here. Be here still a mistake.
It won't happen again.
Be here still a mistake.
It won't happen again. Please, it won't happen again. My love, Biko, for the sake of our daughter, please. Please, it won't happen again. It was a mistake.
Leave this house. Leave this house.
My husband, please, it was a mistake. It won't happen again.
Daddy, sorry, please. Daddy, sorry.
Please, it won't happen again, I promise.
Daddy.
You're right. Leave this house. Go. You are here. You're still here. You blast here. Pick your bag.
She won't do it again.
I said pick your bag and go.
It was a mistake.
I said pick your bag and go.
Hey, my love, please, it won't happen again. It was a mistake, please. Go, make it.
Daddy, I'm sorry. Daddy, please.
Please, it won't happen
Daddy,
again.
please.
Pick your bag. I said pick your bag and go. Bag. You people, you.
Uncle, that was what happened.
Are you sure you did not do anything to him apart from what you just told me now?
Mbano, I didn't do anything to him. What I told you here is nothing but the truth. You can ask my daughter.
Yes, Uncle. What my mother is saying is the truth.
Papa, Chukwuma is not well, though. I mean, Chuma is not himself at all. You have to do something really fast.
Of course I must do something. I have to do something. I get weapon I claim no fe to pour Emeka, go and tell Chukwuma that Ojukwu wants to see him right away.
Okay, I'll do that now.
It's okay. Make yourselves comfortable in this room until I hear from Chukwuma.
Thank you.
After Zube tried to kill me several in my dream, then I deemed it fit and necessary to go to one Dibia. Then the Dibia now said that he's going to solve everything for me. He told me about the woman now, Zube now. Now, Dibia now gave me some leaves. He gave me an egg. Dibia now said I should go to Amama River. Told me everything to do. You understand me? Now, I went with the egg and the leaves to my house. I dropped the egg and the leaves in my house, took jerrycan, went straight to Amama River. On returning, I went to look for the egg and the leaves. Opening the bag where I put them, I now noticed that the egg was missing and replaced. The egg was taken actually and replaced criminally. Of course, I knew who did it now. I know the people living in my house. So I went to the thief. I said, Nzube, where is my egg? Nzube, where is my egg? Because I know my egg. I know my egg very well. Where is my egg? And why did you replace it? Nzubina said that she had to use it to make noodles. Noodles. She took my egg to make noodles. Can you imagine? Why that egg? Why? I'm telling you, Nzube is a witch. Because why would she use the egg to do the noodles. Why? No, tell me why, and why would she be criminal to replace it? Nzube ate that egg because she didn't want me to perform that sacrifice that will expose her. Sacrifice that will expose her.
This is very strange. Very strange. Chupoma. Are you sure of what you have just told me?
I'm telling you, Nzube is a witch. She is a witch. How did she know of that egg? Why did she replace the egg criminally?
See. I honestly don't believe that Nzubechi and her daughter have anything to do with witchcraft.
So what are you saying? Are you trying to say our great DB is a liar?
Yes, and you're delusional.
And you're stupid.
You're very
stupid.
Look at you.
Quiet.
Let me think.
Nzubechi, I want you to tell me nothing but the truth. I love you so much. In fact, not love, I adore you because you're a special woman in this family. So I will believe whatever you tell me. But I don't want you to deceive me, because if I find out, I'm sorry. Nzube, are you in any way, either directly or indirectly, involved in witchcraft?
Uncle, how can you ask me that question? Uncle, I am not a witch. God knows I am not a witch. My hands are clean. I am not a witch.
So you really want me to believe what you have just said?
Uncle, I am ready to swear by Ajani and my late father's grave. In fact, I am ready to swear by any deity or oracle just to prove my innocence. My hands are clean. I am innocent. I am not a witch.
It's okay. What do you have to say about the egg your husband brought home?
Honestly, Uncle, I didn't know that the egg was for something else. I didn't even see the eggs. Sarah, my daughter, took the eggs to prepare noodles. Like I instructed her. I told her I would keep eggs for her in the parlor. So she took it thinking it's the one I told her that I would keep. And when I found out what happened, I replaced the eggs immediately. If Sarah knew that the egg belonged to her father, she would not go close to them. She would not go close to it. I know my daughter.
It's alright, I've heard what you said. But I want you to get one thing into your skull. Oh, Sisi Managi Buyabo. Namadema. Waboso. I will advise you to go to your father's house for now, while I put things in order. You have to go to your father's house. I can quick as na here na ya na ebu okoko ya na ya nazu. No boro joke ya na mana okucha ka ya na eke. Okucha boro jo. You need to go back to your father's house. Kanjiro uwe choi feda ya na mmiri.
No, Mama. Stop crying. Crying will not solve this matter. It will not help us now. You know?
Mama, you don't understand. My husband had the mind to accuse me of witchcraft. Mama, me, a witch!
But you are not a witch. And I know very well that I have nothing to do with witchcraft. So, stop worrying yourself. Everything will be alright. You know, go, oh?
Mommy, don't worry. We all know you're innocent.
I know that whatever that is making Chukwuma to act like this is not ordinary. One day he will come back to his senses and come begging on his knees.
No, Grandma. Ha. We can't go back to that evil man.
Have you forgotten that it's your father we're talking about?
I'm sorry about that, Grandma, but I can't have a beast like him as a father.
Chizara.
So Chukwuma has succeeded in sending Nzubechi and her daughter back.
Oh, he thinks that is the best thing for him to do.
Father, to be very honest with you, I'm not happy with you.
What's the problem?
I thought you were going to kick against Chukwuma's decision, but you disappointed me.
Emeka, listen to me. What an elder sees sitting down, a child like you will never see it. If you like, climb the tallest of the trees. I am not a fool. I asked them to go for a reason. Yes.
And what could that reason be?
Good. If you allow them to stay together, that is putting the lives of Nzube and that of her daughter at risk. Chukwuma might get up one day and kill both of them, and you cannot do anything. It becomes a history. So I want, what is that his name? Chukwuma to stay alone so that his senses will return back to him.
Yeah, Chukwuma's life now is so annoying. I wish I had my way. I would have dealt with him severely.
It's alright. He will surely come back to his senses. What you need to do now is just forget about him for now. Okay? Otako si danger.
Chukwuma, huh? How can you chase your wife and your daughter out of the house?
See, is that what you're here to talk about? Please, I don't want to talk about unimportant people, eh? These people are aliens.
Chukwuma, you are important. This is very, very important. This is the only thing we should even be talking about.
The only thing you should be talking about is the welfare of your cousin, not
Which
those
cousin?
people.
Which cousin? See, I'm tired of this your cock and bull stories. It does not make any sense to anyone. Huh? Come on. Look at that beautiful woman and her intelligent daughter. You just send them away from your house, your own children. You just want to suffer those poor people for nothing. Nah, yeah, in my work, law. It's not good, though. It's not good. You're heartless, oh.
Emeka, are you serious?
What do you mean by am I serious? Okay, what about Chizaram? You said the mother is a witch. Is Chizaram also a witch? Why do you send her away?
Emeka. Emeka. How old is Chizaram?
15 years old. 15 years old. A small girl.
So you even know her age? Because I don't know. She's 15. Emeka. That girl is in secondary school. She's a small girl. Emeka.
What are you trying to say?
Emeka, I see you here, eh? I see prison here. I see prison here. I see prison around you. Emeka, are you sure in one way, anyhow way, you're not interested in Chizaram?
Are you okay?
You're not interested in Chizaram?
That girl is like a daughter to me.
Or she is your daughter. Yes, because the way you are interested in this girl, this is Chizaram girl. It's either you're having something with her, or you're planning to, or you are her father.
Ha! See,
come back, oh. Come back, let us talk about your daughter's welfare. Let's talk about how she will go to university. Emeka?
Emeka, I'm always there for you. Chisawa must go to the university.
They say love is a beautiful thing. Mama, biago mi jelavu, aburapu. They say love is a beautiful thing. Mama, biago mi jelavu, aburu samua, aburu samua, aburu samua, aburu samua. Abaza nyeka mijara. Onyegem kujara, onyegem mejara, onyegem kujara.
Why are you doing this to yourself? Since you came back with your daughter, you have not tasted anything. Eh? I want you to forget about Chuma and move on with your life. Chief Wonya.
How, Mama? How do I move on without him in my life? Mama, you know too well that Chukuma is the only man I have known in my life. How do I move on without him?
I seriously understand how you feel. But there's nothing we can do at this point. So it's better you move on with your life. If you truly love yourself and your daughter.
Look, Mommy. Forget about him. I've forgotten about him. Let's move on, please.
My child, you will not understand. You will not understand.
What are you telling me? Shogoma! What nonsense are you telling me? Did I give you that egg to eat the egg?
How could I have eaten the egg? It's the useless people in my house that ate it. But please, I apologize. Just give me another chance. Let me do the needful. Please, I am very, very sorry.
I warned you! I warned you to be more careful. But you took my word for granted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. Just give me another egg. Please, let me just do the right. Please, see the water from Mama Mary. I have not used it. It's still intact. Yes, and the leaf is here. Just give me another egg. Let me just go and mix it.
Shuguma! You had your chance, but you messed it up.
Please give me another one. Give me another chance. Please let me buy the egg. The leaf is here. The water is in the house. Please, just give me another egg. I can buy another egg. Please, let me just save myself.
There is nothing I can do about it.
Oh, there's something.
Don't try my patience.
Please, let me buy another one.
Leave my shrine immediately.
Like this. Please now. Great one, please. You can't leave me like this.
I said leave if I told you to tortoise.
Huh? Hey.
Leave!
Hey. Please now, don't leave me like this.
Go! Go!
Child came into my life to destroy my life. Eh? So this devil, this witch came into my life to destroy my life. Eh? How did I even come in contact with this witch and her daughter? How? Huh? It just came into my life to mess my life up. What do I do now? What? And what's my next move? Just like grabbing her hand. And they're just strangling her and her daughter. What's this? What kind of temptation is this now?
Zaram, for the past 2 days now, you have not been to school. And today you came to school late. What happened?
You girls will not understand. Besides, I don't want to talk about it.
No. You have to talk about it because I am convinced that all is not well with you. What is the matter?
The story hasn't changed. Same old story. I don't even know if it's getting better or worse.
He beat you and your mother again?
No. Then what happened? Please just go straight to the point. And stop keeping us waiting. He asked us to leave the house.
Jesus Christ. Why would he do such a thing?
I don't really know for him, but the good news is that we've left him. And we're not staying in my grandma's place.
And you are happy about it?
And why we should not be happy about it? Huh? I've said it countless times. Staying with this man is not the best idea. Huh? Zaram, I'm very happy that you and your mother took the best decision. Don't go back to that man, no.
Ulako, why are you always like this?
Oluchi, what did I do? Huh? What did I do? Zaram, please don't go back to that man. Staying with that man simply means putting your life and that of your mother at risk.
We're not even giving moving back to him a second thought.
I trust you.
Baby, where are you now?
What are you doing in my house?
Uncle, I don't understand this kind of question.
Are you deaf? I said, what are you doing here?
Uncle, but I thought I called you on the phone telling you that I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't find Nzube and my daughter.
And so? And so? Why come to me? Am I their keeper? Let me even ask you. Do you have a wife and a daughter?
Uncle, this your question is... Your question is confusing me and getting me scared at the same time.
Chukwuma, before I close my eyes and open them, you are gone. Because if you don't do, I will do something that every ear that hears it will tingle.
Uncle, Uncle, I don't understand. I mean, I've come to my uncle and my father to tell him of what I'm going through. You know, my present predicament, and all he's doing is shouting and telling me to leave his house. What did I do?
Okay, I'm shouting. Chukwuma. Do you know you are not ashamed of yourself? If you regard mega tall. So, you have the guts to come to my house to talk this rubbish after insulting me, right?
Yes! Insult you?
Of course! How can? I pleaded with you on several occasions. I warned you not to throw them out. But you refused. You threw Nzubechi and her daughter away from your house.
Me?
Chukwuma, please, I will allow you to leave my house gently. Because I come to realize that you do not understand that Ojukwu is a moving train. Because if you do, you will just go and hibernate. Go before I do something.
Uncle, I don't understand this, what you're telling me.
Chukwuma, leave my house!
Uncle, I don't understand.
Out!
Ha! Uncle, please.
Uncle. I say leave my house. I don't want to see you here again.
Uncle, seriously, you're confusing me.
Useless thing. Confusing you.
I don't understand.
Anumpa. Let me see you here again.
They say love is a beautiful thing. Mana biaga mi jelafu, aburapu.
Love is a wonderful, beautiful thing. With a beautiful and irresistible aroma that attracts anyone who comes across it or perceives it from a distance. Love is a beautiful thing. Yet, you possess a dangerous venom. A venom that is worse than that of a cobra. What is life without love? What is life without the only one that means the entire world to you? What is life when the one you give your heart to decides to crush it without any tangible reason? Life.
Zubechi! Zubechi, please don't do this. Please, 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 please.
Mama, please. Allow me. I cannot continue like this, Mama.
Zubechi, please don't do this. Please. Please remember your mother. Remember Chisaram, your daughter. Be good.
Mama, I'm so sorry.
I cannot go back at this point, Mama. I'm sorry. I can't go back. I give you a minute. Just a minute to take that rope off your neck. Else, I stab myself with this knife. And my blood will be upon your head.
Mama, why are you doing this to me? Mama, why are you doing this to me? Mama, love me.
How can I do such? How can I do such? How can I, Chukuma, chase away my wife and my daughter? I mean, who does that? What kind of uselessness is that? How chase them away from their home? How senseless is that? What happened? How? I mean, I can't even put my finger on this. Who does this? How can I chase my wife and my daughter? What kind of sensible man would do such? There's something wrong. This is not me now. This is not me. This is not me. It's not my principle.
Papa, tell me you're joking.
Why will I joke with something like that? The stupid boy was here.
You should thank his stars that I was not in this compound when he came. I would have dealt with him.
I did not even waste time to send him out of my compound.
Yes, Papa, you did the right thing. Thank you for sending him out of this compound. But me, I will still go and warn him never to come to this compound again and talk about this Bechi and Chisaram. Never!
He's a fool. A punctuated fool. If Ronya is Madi Adriani Sija is a cow.
All of a sudden, everybody may funaribo. Ekwesa bagokwa ya nisi, achomba bagokwa ya nisi. Agonye mere gifa papa. Agonye mere gifa.
I seriously don't understand why my own mother decided to take her own life. Why, Mom? Does he really want it?
You will not understand.
That's why I'm here. Explain to me, Mom. Why did you decide to take your own life?
Sarah, I have become a laughing stock. People now believe that I am a witch and a prostitute. I cannot bear it anymore.
I understand what you're passing through, Mom. But you shouldn't have decided to take your life. She once told me that it's a sin for someone to take his or her life.
My life is shattered. Can't you see? What exactly am I living for?
For me and Grandma. We're living for each other. Please, Mom, don't let the words of others get to you. It will only destroy us. Please. Stop hurting yourself.
Chukwuma!
Emeka. Go down now. Welcome, welcome. Let me go and get seat for you.
Don't worry about your seat. My father told me that you came to our house today.
Yeah, so I came to your house to report to Uncle that I have not seen my wife and my daughter.
Oh, so you have suddenly realized that you have a wife and a daughter, right?
Yes, I have a wife and a daughter now. Why are you sounding like this?
Chukwuma, let these three bear me witness. The next time you come to our house again to look for Chizaram and Izubechi, this community will gather for us.
Why are you sounding like? Why are you shouting? I'll keep telling you it's not good to shout. Why are you shouting now? You know I don't like violence now. What is the problem? What are you talking about? We are brothers now.
Yo, you threw that away the moment you accused me of having something to do with your wife. Simply because I was trying to get you back to your senses.
When? When did I do that? No, when did I do that?
Oh, please cut the pretense.
No, please, I'm not pretending, no. When did I do that? When? You know I don't like problems. I don't like problems. Please. When did I do that? No, please. If I have ever in any way wronged you, please find a place in your heart to forgive me. Please.
Chukwuma, said my own, no. Don't come to our house again to look for Chizaram and Izubechi. Don't do it again, no.
Emeka, please. Emeka.
I don't say anything. Don't come to our house again, no.
See, come. Emeka, come now. Stop this thing.
I've warned you.
Emeka. What's all this thing? Why is everybody confusing me? What's this now? What did I do? This now, what? God, like, what kind of life is this now?
do this? Huh? Why would I do this to Zube? Why? And she's why? What drove me to this nonsense? What? Would you ever forgive me again? Never forgive me again. How stupid was I? How stupid? What did I do? What did I do?
I'm gonna let it shine. This little I don't mind. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. This little I don't mind.
What are you doing here?
My daughter. At least greet your father first now. Eh?
What have you come to do?
Eh? You know you're a good girl. You know the Bible says that to err is human, but to forgive is divine. Please,
wait.
Forgive me.
So you know the Bible, and you've been treating us this way. I will pour this dirty water on you.
You will pour dirty water on your father? You're a good girl. No, you know what the Bible teaches you about anger.
Get out!
Anger destroys, my darling. Listen, Look,
I don't want to see your face. Just leave.
This is what the Bible teaches you now. You know this.
Leave! Get out!
You're a good child. You shouldn't be angry.
Grandma! Mommy!
Wait, let you and...
Please, don't touch me!
Let you and Daddy...
Grandma!
What is going...
See, oh!
Yeah. Ogini, what are you doing in my compound?
My in-law, good afternoon.
Get out of my compound. I said you should get out.
Mama, please, listen to me first now. Listen.
I will hear you last, no problem. I will hear you last, but get out.
Mama, we shouldn't display this kind of attitude in front of this girl now. This is a small girl now.
Oh, you don't want to go? Check what?
Calm down now.
Okay, let me calm down. Mama, calm down. Idiot. Come. Go, no, don't go. Come, let's display it. Idiot, Anoman. You're not ashamed of yourself.
What is... Mama, what is going on here? Why are you carrying stones? What happened? I heard voices that woke me up from sleep.
Mr. Chukuma was here.
Chukuma was here. What did he come to do?
Hey. What did he come to do? What mama? I don't know. Just don't know why he was here.
What is this drama all about?
Uncle, this is not drama. This is not drama, please. It's not drama, sir. Please. Please.
So what exactly are you doing?
I'm sorry for all the insults and all the despicable things I've done to my wife and my daughter. Please, sir. Please.
Chukuma. Calm down. Chukuma, have I not warned you never to come to this house again? Talk about Chizaram and this lady. Have I not warned you?
Chukuma, you're pushing me to the wall, oh. You're pushing me to the wall. You're pushing me, oh. Meka, calm down now. Calm down now. We are young men now. We can sort our own later now. Please, just help me. Help me. You understand what I'm saying? Help me. Help me. I beg your father. Help me beg Uncle now. Uncle, please. I need to reunite with my family. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir.
And you think it is that easy?
Sir, I know it won't be easy, but with you, because you're my great uncle and because you treat me like your own biological son, I believe it's very possible. I know with you it's going to be very possible. Don't please help me reunite with my family, sir. Please. Please. Please help me beg you now. Please, sir.
I know what you and your mother went through in this hand. And I also know how bitter you were when you saw him. But that does not justify your actions towards him.
What are you trying to say, Grandma?
What I'm trying to say is what you did outside there is not good. Not at this point.
Grandma, You don't know that man. He's wicked. He made us pass through hell. That man is not my father.
Shut your mouth. And never you say that again. Nature has made Chukwuma your father. And there is nothing anyone can do about it. So the earlier you accept defeat, the better for you. I think the only thing you can do now is to pray for him to change.
Emeka, what do you make out from Chukwuma's visit and drama today?
I don't know. I'm still very confused.
Why do you say so?
Something in me is telling me that he's acting up. I've forgiven him anyway. I think he has come back to his senses.
You are speaking from both sides of your mouth.
That shows how confused I am. Like I said earlier, I've forgiven him.
It's alright. We'll make sure that we reunite him with his family. But I still have my reservations.
You don't believe him?
Let us keep our fingers crossed and do everything within our powers to make sure we reunite him with his family. I strongly believe that his father, my late elder brother, will not be happy if I turn my back at his only son at this time, when he needed me most.
But Zaram, you went too far. He's still your father.
Wait a minute. Are you saying she should have followed him after all the things he did to them?
You now will not say such a thing.
So why blame on her for expressing how she felt that very moment?
There are still other better ways for her to express her feelings, other than wanting to pour dirty water on her father.
When I remember he's my father, I get more angry.
So are you trying to say you will not go back to him?
I don't want to go back to him. But my grandma wants me to change my mind. I don't know what to do anymore.
My dear, I don't think going back to him is the best idea. Because I have those strong feelings it can change anytime. Yes, believe me.
Let's just go. I don't know.
Don't call me that. Don't call me your love again because you don't know what love is all about. Say whatever it is that brought you here and get out, please.
Nzube, please. Nzube, you know my heart. You know my person. You know me. Even before you married me, you know me. If I was a bad person, if I was a violent person, would you marry me? No. No. I don't just know what came over me. I've heard all the despicable things they said I did to you.
They said?
Yes. I don't know what came over me, but still, I will say I'm sorry. I am stupid. I heard everything. I mean, what responsible man would do such to his own wife and daughter? But still, I missed my confusion. Still no excuse. Please, forgive me.
I should forgive you. I should forgive you just like that. Eh? You don't know what you did. So you don't know what you did. Chukwuma, seriously. You don't know what you did. Don't get me provoked. Eh? Don't get me more provoked because you will not like my action. Mama Gokwafa, tell him.
It's okay. My daughter. Wayoma, please, calm down. I understand how you feel. But please, I'm begging you to forgive me. Biko.
Are you the one saying this?
I'm the one.
I should forgive Chukwuma just like that. After everything I went through in his hands. Uncle, ha! This man, this wicked man dealt with me and my daughter. Our daughter. And you say I should forgive him.
Darling, please. I've said I'm stupid. I'm useless. I'm foolish. Whatever names you call me, I take. I'm confused. I don't know. But I don't know what came over me. But please, find a place in your heart to forgive me. I am lonely without you and my daughter. Our daughter, please. Please forgive me. Please. Come back home.
Our wife, please, find a place in your heart to forgive him. The Chukwuma you're seeing now is different from the Chukwuma you knew. In fact, the Chukwuma you're seeing here now is the same Chukwuma you knew back in the secondary school days. The one that loved you, the one that protected you, the one that always put you first. At least, for old time's sake, find a place in your heart to forgive him. Please.
Omarecham. Nwanyi ọma. Nwanyi nụrụ oke ọnụ. Please. You know me, I don't support evil. Ojukwu wouldn't have been here with him if he hasn't changed. You will not see me here. Please. We are begging you. Forgive and forget. Because Ebuomiwe Elie Mushi. Return back home. I'm assuring you that all is well now.
I've heard what you people said. Honestly, I am so happy to see this day. At least, my daughter has finally been vindicated. I will advise you go now, while I talk to my daughter and my grandchild.
Thank you so much, my in-law. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You have spoken well. We will be waiting to hear from you. Once again, we thank you. And please, as you're talking to them, always make them to understand that. Please. Because we'll be on our way now.
No challenges, no champion. No story, no victory.
Come back.
After the rain, I won't get a one. Ta ta ta, check up where baby. After the rain, I won't get a one.
No, Grandma. I cannot go back to that man. I'd rather stay with you here than go back to him.
Daughter, don't say that. God is still your father.
I reject it. He's so heartless. No.
Zaram, don't say that about your father. I understand how you feel. But we can't change the fact that he is your biological father. So please, my child, try and understand the situation here. Please.
Chizaram, I want you to know that your father is now a changed person. He has promised to be a good and caring father to you and your mother. You know? So please accept him back.
The more I try to accept him, the more my spirit keeps rejecting him. I'm so scared right now. Mommy, Grandma, what if he changes tomorrow?
I don't think he will change.
He will not change.
No challenges, no champion, yeah. No story, no victory.
My wife. My beautiful wife. My daughter. I am so happy. I am so happy that both of you have come back home. I've come back into my world, into my life. Without you, I am nothing. I'm nothing.
I don't know, but I lack more words to say. My joy knows no bounds. But God in heaven knows that I am so happy that this day
is a reality. Because God sees my heart. God sees my heart. My daughter, I am your father, and I say this to you today. You shall lack nothing. Nothing. Both of you shall lack nothing as long as I live. I love you. I love both of you so much.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Uncle, you've not only shown that you're a great uncle, but indeed you are a father, sir. Emeka, you've not only shown that you are a wonderful cousin, but indeed you are a wonderful brother. Uncle, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. I thank you for every single thing you have done in making sure that I get my family back again. I never believed that after everything, you know, well, everything I did, I'll be reunited with my family again. So for this, I say thank you so very much, sir. Thank you.
Uncle, please,
this is a little token, sir, in appreciation, you know, with regards to every single thing you have done for me, sir. Please, let God do the rest. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Chukuma, why?
Oh.
Hey. Chukuma, you don't need to thank me for doing what I'm supposed to do. You are my son, and it is my duty to ensure that you live with your family in peace. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
But most importantly, I want you to be the best father to your daughter. I also want you to be the best husband to your wife.
I will.
And one thing you must do for me, please, don't ever, no matter the situation, go back to your old ways. Please, please. It is well with you, my son. It is well with you. It is well with you.
No ghost, no glory, no challenges, no champion, yeah. No story, no victory.
Come on, sir.
Yeah, good morning, my beautiful daughter. How was your night? I hope you slept well.
I slept well.
Good.
What about you?
We thank God I slept well. I slept so well. God is good all the time, eh? Yeah, so you're sleeping.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I woke up late. Let me just finish it.
let me finish it for you.
Huh?
Give me the broom, let me finish it for you.
No, don't worry. It's not good for you to sweep while I'm still around.
Is there any rule that says a father must not help the daughter in doing chores? There's no rule to that. Give me. Besides, wait, give me this thing. Are you not supposed to be getting ready for school? No, you've not taken your bath. No, now. No. Don't do this now. You know cleanliness is next to godliness. Please, 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 go. You have to think of your tomorrow, my daughter. Go and take your bath. Please, go and take your bath. Stop. Go take your bath. Don't think about your tomorrow. I want you to be somebody very successful. Understand? Education is the key to success. It has been proven.
It's a miracle working God. It's a marvelous God. It's a miracle working God. It's powerful God.
What are you doing?
I'm making food for us to eat.
For what? I thought I told you to go take your bath and get ready for school.
Yes, but I just wanted to make food before I take my bath.
What? Please, go. Go take your bath.
What will happen to the food?
Please, I'll fix it. Go.
You'll fix it?
Yes, I'll fix it. Go. I'll fix it. What's this now? Go. You have greeted me before. Let me help you.
No. I should be the one clearing your plates, not you.
Is there any rule that says a father must not clear the daughter's plates after eating? Please give me. No buts. You're supposed to be going to school now. Your bag is there. Good. Take this. Take this. Take all of it. Use it to buy anything you want during your break, okay? Now take your bag and go to school. And please, my daughter, come. Please. Listen. I want you to always remember the home you are from. Always be a good girl. Make daddy proud, okay?
Yes.
And mommy proud too.
Yes, Daddy.
You promise,
I promise.
You promise? Good. Okay, go to school. Go to school. Oh, bye. Be a good girl, Okay. Right.
Is this happening for real or am I dreaming?
Honestly,
I can't believe my father of all people would do all the things he did today. Imagine cooking for me, sweeping, and carrying my plate when I was done eating. And to crown it all, he gave me money to buy whatever I want at school.
The wonderful news. I'm so happy to hear that.
Thank you.
I told you he's a changed man.
I'm so happy to hear that too. I pray she continue to be good till the end.
And what do you mean by that?
Nothing much. For me, I think he's trying to make it up for her. For the things he did to her in the past. Exactly. He said he was going to do all he could to be the best father to be my mother.
I pray God helps him achieve that.
Amen. Ochizaram, you and your mother should be very careful.
And what do you mean by you and your mother should be very careful?
Nothing. I just feel like saying they should be very careful.
It's okay, I understand. What's keeping Sandra? Sandra! We're going to be late!
We are late. I'm so happy. Very much. That is what I have understood. I pray she lasts.
What are you doing?
I'm washing my clothes.
You're washing? Why now? Why now? Why are you washing your clothes for what? I thought we had an agreement now.
An agreement?
We agreed that you and Chizaram should never do any chore in this house again now. Why are you washing clothes?
I can't remember having such an agreement with you.
Dan, it's okay, it's okay. Why? Let me do the washing.
Eh? You want to wash my clothes?
Please, let me wash. This is stressful now. Why will my wife be washing clothes? For what? Please, shift, my love, shift.
No, I can't allow you wash my clothes while I sit and do nothing.
My darling, please stand up, please. Stand up, let me wash these clothes, please stand up, please go. How can you? You're washing. You now. That's my fine hands. You want to wash, fine girl like this, you want to be washing clothes. For what? If people see you now that you're washing clothes, what would they say about me? Please, let me wash the clothes. What am I here for? My wife will be washing clothes. For what now? I don't understand. Then what kind of husband will I be? Washing clothes. For what? My darling, I bought some vegetables, Don't worry, after I'll make a soup for you. Yeah?
I thought you and Chizaran confirmed to me over the phone that he has changed for good.
Yes, Mama, we did.
So, why are you sounding different now?
Mama, he actually changed for good. He started being caring, loving, like the Chukuma that I married. But this week, everything got acquired again. In fact, Mama, as I am talking to you now, Chukuma is worse than the devil himself.
I can't believe this.
You better believe it, Mama. Because I am telling you the truth. As a matter of fact, Mama, I am contemplating leaving that marriage.
Hey! What did you just say? Hey, Biko. Don't just go there. Zubechi, marriage is for better, for worse. Besides, it is a very big taboo for a woman to pack her things and leave her husband's house.
Mama, Chalugodi, are you saying that I cannot...
Yes. You can't just pack your things and leave your husband's house when he has not asked you to leave. It is wrong. It's bad. Nne, please, stay with him and pray for him to change.
Mama, if I can't say that, I cannot believe that you're the one saying this. How can you say this?
You will not die. You will not die. Keep praying, God will answer you. Many people have problems bigger than yours in their marriages. One of another you get. Picture your own. Picture.
Honestly, I can't tell his recent character. He's becoming worse. Do you know he has beaten my mother twice since this week?
Blood of Jesus! What is wrong with him?
I just can't tell. I'm not surprised about it. I'm not surprised at all. I saw it coming. I said it, but none of you believed me.
Mulako, you're not supposed to be standing this way.
Meaning what? How do you expect me to sound? Eh? Tell me, how do you expect me to sound?
I wish I had done what was on my mind. Oh, Chizaram, stop that. All you need to do now is to pray for him to be better and become a changed man.
Eh! Don't tell me that. I regret ever listening to you, my mother, and my grandmother. If I listen to Laku, wouldn't I be talking about this rubbish? It's okay. Let's walk so that we can go home. Only to you. Go that way. Chizaram, you started.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? It looks like I'm running, eh? Or it looks like I'm taking my bath. What does it look like I'm doing?
My husband, take it easy. We are not quarreling yet.
What do you mean we are not quarreling yet? What are we not quarreling yet? What do you mean we are not quarreling yet? Can't you see I'm cooking? Are you that blind to see that I'm cooking? Huh? What are you even doing here?
I just came back from the market. I want to prepare food that we will eat.
You came back from?
The market.
To cook for who?
For us.
Us? Wait. So after trying to kill me spiritually, you still want to further your effort to kill me physically, eh?
What are you talking about?
What am I not talking about? No, tell me, what am I not talking about? Listen, I will never, ever in this life, ever eat your food again. Do you understand me?
My husband, what have I done to you? Why are you doing this to me?
You stop all this pretense. What is wrong with you? What do you mean? Think all this pretense will help you? Alright, you know, let me tell you. You, I will never eat your food again. All your plans will never work. Never, because my head is stronger than your own. Rubbish. You tried to kill me with witchcraft. It didn't work. Now, you want to try food poisoning physically. Let me tell you, my head is stronger than yours. You understand? My head is stronger than your own and your village shrine and your witchcraft, your coven. My head is stronger than all of you together.
Stop it! I don't like what you're saying to me. How can I possibly want to poison you, my husband? How can I do that? How?
Never ever you enter this kitchen. Do you understand me? Let alone touch what I will eat. Now, leave here. I said leave here. I'm saying you should leave here, my friend. What's your problem? Yes. Are you sick? Come on, leave here. What's this rubbish? Agent of Satan. The devil's personal assistant. Nonsense. My beloved.
This bitch. What is the problem?
It's your brother, Chukuma.
Chukuma.
What did he do this time around?
I came back from the market with the things I bought. I went into the kitchen and I met him cooking. I asked him what he was doing. He told me that he doesn't want me in the kitchen again, let alone touch whatever he will eat.
Why would he say a thing like that?
Emeka, Chukuma called me a witch.
What?
He said I am a witch, that I am trying to poison him since I couldn't kill him spiritually. He pushed me out of the kitchen.
It's okay. It's okay. Where is he now?
He's in the kitchen.
Don't worry. I'll go and see him. Chukuma! 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 Huh? Chukuma, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Huh? Do you derive joy in making other people cry?
Emeka, what is it now?
Oh, please don't give me that look. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
On the contrary, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Why did you push your wife out of her kitchen and call her a witch?
Is that what she told you?
Yes.
That's what she told you?
Of course!
I didn't only say she's a witch now. She's actually a witch. She's a witch now.
You have completely lost it.
And you're very, very stupid. You're very, 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 very stupid. You're stupid. Why is that everybody cannot believe what I'm saying? Why can't you people believe what I'm saying? I've been singing this and saying it that Nusube is a witch. Nusube has been trying to keep me in my dreams, but every time I escape.
Oh, Chua, please stop telling us these stories. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense because you don't have sense. You don't have sense.
Chuma. Chukuma.
Yes?
Chukuma.
What is it?
You are the one destroying your own home. And the earlier you understand that you cannot chase your wife and child out of this house, the better for you.
Emeka. You're my cousin. You're my small cousin. Forget your height. Eh? Good. I see the way you are emotional about this Sinsube's issue. So I need to ask you this question. As your elder, just tell me confidently, don't be afraid. Do you have an iPhone, Sube?
Are you okay?
Are you alright?
Chuma.
Are you sick? Are you mad? You're asking me if I'm okay. Are you okay? Are you alright? Listen, if you want to marry Nzube, tell me so you take her away to your own house. She's even occupying space in my house. Do you understand me? Since you like single mothers, take Nzube and her child away from here. Go and marry the two of them. Hey, shut up there. Shut up. See this little boy. Listen. I am cooking. Do you understand? And that food is made for one. Okay? I don't want you to have high hopes. Go to your house.
Chuma.
My friend, leave here.
Chukuma.
Now.
Yes, Daddy. Mommy said you should make sure you eat this food. She made it with her heart.
I can only have the soup.
Okay. Anyone? Yes. Daddy, please just try.
Sweet.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it tastes different.
I'm feeling kind of funny.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, nothing.
What's funny?
What's wrong with you?
Please go and call your mother. Go and call your mother. Go and call your mother, please. Go and call your mother.
Oh my God.
Go and call your mother. Hey! Please.
Oh my God.
Go and call your mother, please.
Oh
your mother, call your mother, call your mother. Call your mother, call your mother, call your mother.
It was a dream. It was a dream. Nzube. Nzube, so you and your daughter really want to kill me, eh? Nzube. So you and your daughter want to kill me, eh? You and your daughter want to kill me. Okay. Alright. I know what to do. Nzube! Nzube! Wait, so you want to kill me? You want to kill me?
I beg your pardon.
You're speaking English. Eh? You want to kill me?
How do you mean I want to kill you?
You're planning to kill me.
Why will I want to kill you?
Why would you want to kill me? When it's obvious.
No, Chukuma, enough of that. Enough of it. I'm really fed up. What will I possibly gain in killing my own husband? Stop this thing you're doing. It's enough. Don't stop it.
You're being standing up to me.
Why now? Huh? Why now? Why?
Chizaro, your mother.
What happened to my mother?
Your mother just had an accident.
You must be joking.
Joking? I'm very serious. We just rushed her down to the hospital.
Jesus.
We just rushed her down to the hospital.
Young girl, I think you need to stop crying. Everything will be fine. It's not the end of the world, okay?
Chizara, Nozuko, please stop crying. I believe she'll be fine. Nothing will happen to her, okay?
How can you say my mother will be fine when she's in this condition? Just look at her legs.
Well, I think you have to leave now because she doesn't need any noise or any form of disturbance at all. Okay?
Doctor, you saying I can't stay and watch over my mother?
For now, no. You have to go and come back, okay? Jack, it's okay. Come, let's go. Let's go. Doctor, please. You have to tell us what her condition is like. Well, her condition is critical.
Huh? Are you trying to say my mom will not survive?
No. That's not what I meant. Like I said, her condition is very critical. And we've tried to carry out more tests and x-rays to know the level of injury she sustained in the accident. Doctor, please, we beg of you. Do everything medically within your powers to ensure she doesn't die.
No, God forbid. Nothing will happen to my mother in Jesus' name.
Amen. Nothing will happen to her. Okay?
Amen.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? No, I'm asking you, what is wrong with you? Are you okay? What is
is wrong with you? Why are you this wicked and heartless?
You're happy now. You're happy now, right? You have gotten what you have always been looking for.
I'm innocent now. Will you shut that daughter you call him out? Who are you trying to deceive? Ojukwu or who? Uncle, I'm not trying to deceive anybody. I'm not trying to deceive anybody. Just calm down. This is what happened. I confronted her with question, only question. I asked her, Nzube, why did you send Chizaram to give me poisoned food in the dream? Then she started running. That's all. She started running. And as she was running, I was now asking her the same question. Why? She kept running. I was asking her why?
Do you expect us to believe this trash that you're saying? Have you forgotten I was here earlier today?
I know you were here earlier today. Yes. But what did I do? She was running. I was asking her why. Then she had accident. What is all this now? What is all this? How can you people be supporting another person? I'm your family member. You're supporting a total stranger. Amadio has struck that mouth you use in calling your own wife a total stranger. What is wrong with you? Look at the rubbish you vomited from your mouth. Can you hear yourself? Calling your wife a total stranger. Are you mad? Oh, Chukwuma, your late parents will be turning in their graves in shame. Just pray nothing happens to her. If anything happened to her, I will teach you what the fire does with the ears of a rat. And you will know that Ojukwu is a moving train.
Anyway. Chuma, I want you, but... What do? This is to be supporting me. You're supporting me. I support you. Get out from my house. Leave, Joe. Uncle, ask Emeka. Ask Emeka what he knows about Nzube. They look alike. She's Alama and Emeka. What's all this now?
God, I present my mother's case before you this night. You are the all-knowing God. Let her come out of this situation alive. I have no one else to run to at this very point. She's all I have, oh God. I can't afford to lose her right now. Please. God, please hear my cry. Metupaginobi Oyewemo Hakwamnebe Metupaginobi Oyewemo Udenasu Metupaginobi Oyewemo Hakwamnebe Metupaginobi Oyewemo.
Good day, Doc. Yeah, good day. You can sit.
Doc.
Yeah.
One of the nurses said you want to see us.
Oh, yes. I did send for you. Just a moment, please. I expected to see you alone. But it's fine, no problem. We can still talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any problem?
Mr. Emeka, there is really no cause for alarm at the moment.
Doctor, please, talk to us. I'm really not comfortable with the way you're sounding. Is my mother going to die?
Oh, no. Not at all. Your mother is not going to die. But then, after a series of tests and x-rays we conducted on your mother, we found out that the accident affected her spinal cord a bit.
Doctor,
yes.
Can you explain?
Well, her chances of walking again is 50-50. And treating her will require a huge amount of money.
Hi. I knew it. I knew that something was wrong. So my mother will not walk with her 2 legs again.
Sarah, it's okay. That's not what you said. Okay? Stop crying. Everything will be fine. Your mother will be alright, okay?
She will. She'll be fine.
Alright. Yeah. Obviously. Sarah, please stop crying. You heard what the doctor said. Doctor said she doesn't need any noise or any form of disturbance. Do you want to worsen her situation?
Sorry, Uncle, I'll not cry again.
It's okay, just go home and freshen up, okay?
No.
See, don't worry about your mother. I will look after her.
No, Uncle, I'm sorry to disobey you on this one. But I cannot go and stay with that devil you people said is my father.
See that? Chukuma is not a devil. I understand this is the reason your mother is in this state, but that doesn't make him a devil. Look at you have not gone home for the past 3 days. Do you want to fall sick? Just go home and freshen up.
Uncle, I cannot go home. I'll rather stay in this hospital till the day my mother will be discharged. Better still, I'll go to my maternal home.
Don't even try that. You know your grandmother's health condition. Just go home, okay, please. I'll look after your mother. Just go home, freshen up, and then come back.
No, I cannot go home.
The way you were sounding when you called me on phone, I didn't like it. I hope there's no problem.
There is problem.
Problem?
Chukwuma, there is problem. A lot of it.
Problem?
Yes.
In our family?
Yes!
Uncle, what is the problem now?
Chukwuma.
Sir?
When last did you go to visit your wife at the hospital? I'm talking to you. Have you gone dumb?
Uncles, truth of the matter is that I've been, busy with many things, and as a matter... Sorry.
Keep that sorry to yourself. Now listen to me. The doctor is demanding the sum of 200,000 for your wife's treatment. Yes, 200,000.
200,000? For what now? From where? Where does he expect me to get that kind of money? Now, where?
Do you know you're stupid?
200,000? For how?
You're asking me. Are you asking me? Don't ever open that your stupid mouth and ask me that kind of question. Now listen to me. If you know what is good for you, go and get that money ready as soon as possible.
Get that money from where now? From where? Beat me up and down, you won't see 200,000. From where? Where? Uncle, see, the solution is this, as the head of our family, what you should do is go to that hospital, bring her back to your house, then treat her traditionally. At least that will be cheaper for you. That's the best thing, if you ask me, to be cheaper for you.
Chukwuma.
Sir?
I can now see that you're completely mad. You are mad. Just pray she survives. If she doesn't, you will know that Ojukwu is a moving train. Just try me.
Uncle, see, let's handle this in traditional...
Get out of my house. Just get out. Get out! I said get out! Out! Nonsense.
Uncle, this is traditional...
My friend, get out of my house.
This is traditionally...
Are you stupid? Rubbish! Nonsense.
Daddy, look at what you've done to my mother. Hope you're happy now, right? God bless you.
Chukwuma, you have seen what your wickedness has cost, right? You are happy now. No wahala. Well done, no. Chizaram. Okay. Let's take her in.
Mommy, please wash your hands and eat. Mommy, please. Mommy, you have to eat and take your drugs. You can't take your drugs on an empty stomach. Mommy, please stop crying. You know I cannot withstand your tears and it breaks my heart. Please eat something. Should I feed you? Please, Mom.
What kind of a man are you? Why do you always put your family through pains? Okay, look at you, you are here, drinking, nonchalantly, when your daughter is lying down.
What's this one saying? What's this one saying? Listen, I'm here to find out why she tried to kill me on a Sunday.
What do you mean? Why would you punch a little girl like this?
What do you mean? If I had died, would you ask me this question? Eh? Are you not listening to what I've been trying to tell you? That this girl tried to kill me. She tried to kill me. She tried to stab me to death on a Sunday. On a Sunday holiday.
Okay, now it's self-defense, Abi. Through my self-defense, sir. Chuma, you're a useless man. You're a very, very useless man.
You're very stupid.
Chuma, you're a useless man.
Stop this boy. Man, take your time, oh. Take your time. Just respect yourself.
A very useless man. Foolish. I don't even know how you became cousins in the first place.
I don't even know how you became this girl's father and do not want to honor to
useless.
You are foolish.
You're very useless.
Hey, don't shout at me. Don't shout at me. Don't ever you in this life shout at me. Are you high?
Sure, you're very useless.
See, you are useless. You're more useless because you don't want to tell me that this girl is your daughter. You understand?
What is this woman doing here?
Why did you do it?
Uncle, please tell him to leave.
Why did you do it?
You heard her, get out,
I don't
please.
want to see you. Just leave.
Chuma, please.
Who wants to see? I just came here to
Chuma, please leave. Don't cause more problems, please.
Yeah, no, leave me.
You have to tell me why you did it.
Chuma, you heard her, please leave.
That is why I'm still here.
Chuma,
Don't tell me why
please.
you tried to kill me.
Chuma, don't cause
on
more
a Sunday.
I don't want to see your face. Just leave me alone.
Chuma, don't cause more trouble. Just leave.
Let her tell me why she tried to
kill me. Get out now, waiting.
Leave me alone.
I will go, but I'm outside. You have to tell me why you tried to
go ahead.
On a Sunday.
Go.
I'm waiting.
Just be careful.
Stop.
Just look at my face. Will I ever see with these eyes again?
Chisara, please stop crying, okay? Please. It's okay, don't say it, don't talk. Just rest. Okay?
I don't want to see you
It's
again.
okay.
Emeka, what exactly is wrong with Chukwuma? He wasn't like this before.
Father, I am honestly tired. It has been from one problem to the other. I think something is really wrong somewhere.
It is more than clear that all is not well. All is not well at all. But the question is, what is the problem? Where exactly is the problem coming from?
That is what we need to find out on our own. Before things get completely out of hand. We need to look beyond our noses.
So where do we go from here? Do we consult a native doctor? Makika Awogo. I'm tired. Or is it a pastor? Or a priest? Which one? But my fear is that I don't want us to beat the wrong people. That's my fear.
I share the same fear with you. But there is this woman. I've heard a lot of great testimonies about her. I think I'll try and meet her.
Emeka, you need to be very careful. I hope it's not one of these prophets of doom that specializes in using message to destroy homes instead of finding solution.
Papa, there is no harm in trying. At least I've heard a lot of good things about this woman.
Are you sure?
Yes, I believe she's the right person. I think she's from one of these villages around.
As long as she's not going to give us fake prophecy, I don't have a problem with her. Let her come, because what I need is results.
Idiot! Nonsense! Nonsense! Yeah. Let's go. It is now very, very clear to me that my late husband saw something bad in you that made him oppose your marriage to my daughter. Oh yes, he saw something, but I didn't see it. Because I was seeing something that looked like gold. But what are you? Expired aluminium. Expired iron. Iron condemned. Aluminium condemned. Oh, hero, you are such a useless man. You are not even up to a man. You are a half man. In fact, you are a quarter man. Senseless and useless human being. I thought I was doing something with somebody. I never knew you are worthless. You are this useless. In fact, you are a beast. Useless idiot. Just look at what you did to my daughter and my grandchild. Your own family. You are not ashamed of yourself. You are so useless. Idiot. Come on, put your son. No, queen not patronized. No, queen not patronized. No, idiot. Idiot.
You see the family you're from?
Idiot.
You see the, I don't want to kill you.
No, kill me.
I don't want to kill you.
No, try it. Idiot. If I was around, you wouldn't have done this to my children. You know now. Nonsense. Stupid idiot. You are not even up to a man. You are nothing but a half man. No man.
You know you're almost gone. You know you're almost gone.
Kwagi. You think you will go scot-free? You think you are untouchable?
See the family you're from.
You think you are untouchable? You are not untouchable. Don't worry, we make sure you pay for this.
Okay.
I will make sure you pay for it.
Okay.
Idiot.
Your quarter
man. Let's go. Iron condemn, aluminium condemn.
I don't want to kill anybody.
Iron condemn, aluminium condemn.
You are almost gone. Quarter to go.
What you are. Useless.
Quarter to go.
Quarter man.
Go. I don't know why you people like light-skinned men with dark hearts. You want to go to prison. That's why. Today is Sunday. Bye-bye. Go. Bye-bye. Woo! Over and out. Now I have my life. Thank you, Jesus.
My name is Emeka, son of Ujuku from Amoba.
How may I be of help to you, Emeka?
You are not just going to be of help to me. You are going to be of help to my entire family.
What is the problem?
My cousin from my paternal side used to be a very good man. All of a sudden, he changed into something no one can comprehend. And now, he's at the verge of destroying himself and his family. I don't believe he's doing this on his own accord. I believe something is wrong somewhere.
What is your cousin's name?
His name is Chukwuma.
We are going to pray for your cousin, for God to reveal whatever it is that is in secret concerning him. He is the omnipotent and the omniscient. There is nothing too difficult for him.
Yes, yes.
Let us pray. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
Everlasting Father, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Immaculate Redeemer, we thank you for yet another day that you have made. We thank you for your Son that is here. We thank you for all you have done. We thank you for all you are yet to do. We thank you for the seen and unseen battles that you fight for us. Father, we say that your name be exalted from generation to generation in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
Father, Lord, I present your Son who has come here today into your care. I pray that...
Is there a problem?
Yes, sir. Jesus.
Are you okay?
A whole lot has gone wrong concerning your cousin. What I see is too much. The devil has destroyed a lot. But it is not too late. God is God, and he will still prove himself in the case of your brother. We need to see your brother. If that will be okay by you.
I don't have a problem with that. In fact, we can go right away if you want us to.
Not immediately. I will be coming tomorrow with my team of prayer warriors. If that is still okay by you.
I don't have a problem with that at all. I don't have a problem with that. Thank you so much.
Thank the Lord.
Father, you said in your word, O Lord, that they that place their trust upon you will never be put to shame. Everlasting Father, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, we thy humble children have gathered here this hour. We have come before your presence, everlasting Father. We have come before you, O Lord. We are bowing before your throne of mercy. We are bowing before you, and we are calling you to come down from heaven. Everlasting Father, everlasting Father, we have gathered as your sons and daughters for you to deliver this home, for you to deliver this household, in the name of the Lord, for you to deliver this home. Every principalities and powers, every powers of darkness, wherever they have gathered, Father, I reject them. Father, I reject them. Father, I uproot them. Father, I uproot them. For you said in your word that surely whatever it is that is not planted by this shall be rooted out. I root them out in the name of the Lord. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. In the mighty name of the Lord we have prayed.
Amen. Amen.
Brethren, we are not here to wrestle against flesh and blood. We are not here to fight physical powers. We are here to wrestle against the evil spirits, the tormentor of this home. We are here to fight against principalities and powers. We are here to fight against setbacks, bondages that are holding this home. For any altar that has a linkage with this home, that is what we are here to do. And if we do not destroy it, that altar is ready to destroy you. Do you want it to destroy you? Brethren, let us pray. Worship the Lord. Let us begin to call him to come down and take control. For whatever it is that we are here for, we cannot do it all by ourselves. In the name of the Lord. In the name of the Lord. In the name of the Lord. Let us begin to try to come down and take control. Father, in the name of Jesus. Father, in the name of Jesus. We don't have to do that here once again. We have gathered on this hour, Father, for you to deliver this soul. Father, as we are here, we are calling upon you to come and take control. We are calling upon you to come and take control. We are calling upon you to come and take control. For we cannot do it all by ourselves. Father, therefore, we reject every principalities and powers, every powers of the darkness, every forces from unknown places, every fake altar that is not of you. Father, we reject it. We uproot it. For you said in Psalm 35 that if the enemy is not for us, Daddy, you said we shall fall into it and be covered by the air. Father, you said the enemy is not done, we shall fall into it. You said in Psalm 91 that you shall give your angels charge over us. You said that the hands that will bear us up, Lord. We begin to come against. We begin to uproot every power of the darkness, every power of the darkness, every forces of darkness, whatever they have done, I come against you. 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 Every power of the darkness, from this west, north, and south, wherever they are, we come against them. We come against them. We come against them. Holy Ghost fire! 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 Wherever you are, you evil spirit, you wherever you are, we reject you in the name of Jesus. In the mighty name of Jesus. In the everlasting name of Jesus. In the maker of heaven name of Jesus. Hey!
Mecca, you are good. You are good. Good actor. Perfect. Mecca shocked me. It's you.
Brother Chukuma.
Huh?
The Lord said that I should ask you what you know about what is happening in your home at the moment.
The Lord too said I should ask you. After all this, your how could you have forgotten his go? You open your stupid mouth to come and be asking me stupid question.
What's wrong?
Uncle happened that. These people are actors. These people are actors. Are you actors?
Just behave yourself.
Okay.
Behave yourself.
We'll see where
I won't warn you again.
We'll see where it will end. No problem. Offering.
Brother Chukuma.
Auntie Chukuma.
The Lord that I serve do not lie.
Let today speak for itself.
Yes.
The Lord that I serve do not lie.
Yes.
The Spirit of God is the Most High.
Yes.
And He said that I should ask you what you know about a certain lady called Nkoli.
Wait. So all this parade, all this acting you people have acted here now is just to ask me about Nkoli. What's my business with Nkoli? What do I have with an Nkoli? Uncle, do you know Nkoli?
Brother Chukuma, the Spirit of the Lord do not lie. He has never lied and he will never lie.
Yes.
Not now. Cast your mind back. Cast it back to 15 years ago. Something happened between you and this said Nkoli.
You to cast your mind back to when you decided to come here. Because something happened that got into your head.
If I be a woman of God, if I am God by God, if I am being sent here,
Jesus. I come at you. Jesus. I come at you. 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 Jesus Christ. Jesus. The Lord arrest you. Let yourself be arrested.
Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. Brother Chukuma, who is Nkoli?
Who asked you to carry this heavy log of firewood?
My dear, nobody. I just decided to carry it myself.
No now. This is heavy for you to carry. Please, let me help you. Give me that. Give me that. Put it on my head.
Dalu.
Jesus. This is very heavy. Please, don't you ever try this next time. It's not good for you to carry as a woman now. Do you want to kill yourself?
I don't know. I didn't know it was going to be this heavy. No.
See, next time, use wheelbarrow to carry this type of heavy firewood. Please. Or you can even call someone to help you. Better still, cut it into two and carry it twice. Please.
Anyways, thank you so much for helping me carry this. Like, this means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Oh,
no problem. I can always reach out to help you. You really tried.
You came to my rescue. Thank you. Chikuma, good evening.
Uncle, good evening. How are you doing?
Going out? I'm fine.
Yes.
Good to see you. How are your parents?
Oh, they are fine, but they are not around.
Okay.
They are not around now.
I was coming to, bring this food for you. I made ukwa specially for you. This ukwa. It was made by me. You really like it, eh? This is to say thank you so much for helping me with the firewood the other day.
Yeah, that's thoughtful of you. Thank you so much, but I will not take it.
Why? Any problem?
There is no problem at all.
So why are you rejecting the food now? I took out time to make this food though. It was specially made for you, from me to you. Why are you rejecting it?
You see, it's not like I'm rejecting the food, okay? As a matter of fact, I love okwa. But as it stands now, I cannot take it. What I did the other day was what I'm supposed to do for you as a friend. So you don't have to pay for it.
But I'm not paying for anything. This is just to appreciate you. Bikon.
Thank you very much, but it's not necessary.
Okay. Since your parents are not around, at least can we go inside your house and spend some quality time together? Oh nah, you got like a
that would have been a very welcomed idea if I was not going out. But as you can see, I am going out.
Chukuma, I don't understand. Food time What is it now? You are avoiding me.
I am not avoiding you. I am actually going to see Nzubechi. That's where I'm going now.
But you and I know that you can always go and see her later. Later now.
Nkoli, please don't say this because I've kept her waiting. I wouldn't want her to get worried. Please, try to understand me, okay? I will see you some other time. I mean, we'll still have ample time. Come, let's go.
Let's go. It's not fair.
See. Okay?
Food time It's not fair. It's not fair.
Nkoli, I have to be honest with you. You are getting me confused the more. I mean,
don't understand you.
What do you mean by that? Eh? Chukuma, what do you mean by that? Must you always talk about this girl each time I am with you? Is it that you cannot see the handwriting written on the wall?
What are you talking about? I don't get you. Seriously, you're confusing me.
Chukuma, I mean, I love you. Eh? I want you in my life. I need you. This thing, it's even visible to the blind though. Eh? I want you.
Wait, you seriously have to stop this. Because you are confusing me. I mean, can't you see it? It can't work. It's very obvious. Don't you understand?
You're breaking my heart though. You're really breaking my heart though. Every time you just want to make me cry. Should I cry before you know that I'm serious? It's not fair.
See, there is nothing like that.
I hope I'm not disturbing anybody.
Not at all. I came to your class, but I didn't see you. Where did you go?
Oh, I went to drop something with my form teacher.
Is your form teacher?
Yeah. Now I'm here. Can we go?
Oh, of course. Nkoli, we seriously have to start going now. We can see some other time.
Nkoli, I'm so sorry to cut your conversation short.
Yeah.
Please forgive me.
No problem, Auntie.
But we'll continue some other time. I'm sorry about that. My love, how are you?
Your house, of course. I was coming to your house.
My house? I hope all is well.
Why would all be well? No, now answer me. Why would all be well when you have decided to break my heart into pieces?
Break your heart into pieces? How? I don't understand.
You don't understand. See, Chukuma, love, they say, is a sweet and beautiful thing. It gives joy and happiness. But unfortunately, my own love have decided to bring me pain and heartbreak. Is it a crime to love you? Oi, Hojo!
Koli, why are you saying this? I mean, you are confusing me with your words. Honestly.
Please, stop all this pretense as if you don't know what I'm talking about, because the news is everywhere already.
What news is everywhere? What are you talking about?
Swear that you did not get Nzubechi pregnant. Chukuma.
Why will I even swear over what I did? I mean, and I've accepted responsibility. Why?
You are joking, right? You are joking.
I am not joking. I am very serious about this. You and I know that I am seriously in love with Nzubechi.
Hey.
And I've made my mind on this. Nothing will ever change my mind.
Hey. Why you even breaking my heart the more? You're not even helping matters at all. Why now?
Please, Nkoli, I beg you in the name of God, stop saying this. I am not breaking your heart. And I will never break your heart because there is nothing between us. We are just normal friends. Calm down. Calm down. We are just normal friends. And nothing more than that. I mean, I expect you to know this.
Is that all you can say?
Oh my goodness. Listen. I am in love with Nzubechi, and nothing will ever make me change my mind on this. Please, I expect you to understand this. Listen, I don't owe you or anyone any explanation. Okay? Please, understand this.
Chukuma. Okwamkine miao.
Please take it easy. You will hurt yourself. What's all this? I mean, what kind of thing is this? I don't love you. I don't want you. Why are you imposing yourself on me? Please stop this for crying out loud. I don't want you.
that's how it all happened.
That was the beginning of your problems.
I don't understand. How can what you just narrated be the cause of the entire problem?
The Lord is showing me something. Out of anger and jealousy, she vowed to destroy your family. She was ready to go to any length. She vowed to make you hate and forget your home. She went to a native doctor, a very strong one, in order to obtain a charm that would make you forget everything that has to do with your family and to also hate them. The requirements were much that she couldn't meet up with them, as at then. She also vowed never to stop until her mission is accomplished. Not too long ago, she was able to meet the requirements of the native doctor. And that is the reason her evil wish came to pass.
Woman of God, please. I'm really confused. Are you really sure about what you're saying?
My daughter, it is very, very clear that his brain is on casual leave. Please, what are we going to do? Because we can't continue like this. We cannot.
Sister Maka, please, what is the way forward? How do we get out of this whole mess?
There is nothing God cannot do. If you serve Him in spirit, in truth, nothing is impossible in the sight of God.
Yes. Amen.
Come, 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 Holy Ghost, come. Holy Ghost, come, come, oh, come. Holy Ghost, come, come, oh, come, come, come.
Hey, 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 hey. All of a sudden you changed from a very good young man who loves and cares for his lovely wife and daughter to one useless monster that gave them pain and agony.
How? What did you do? How could I have done this now? How could I have done that? How? Hey!
Chukuma, you did so many despicable things to your wife and daughter. Which one are we going to talk about? Is it the starvation?
Hey!
The maltreatment? The everyday beating?
Oh my
the denial? And so on. Chukuma, you denied your lovely wife and daughter on several occasions.
Oh my God, oh. Hey!
Chukuma, as we speak now, your wife Uzubechi is on a wheelchair.
Yes. Not only that,
she's not even sure of ever walking with her two legs again.
Hey!
Your daughter Chizaram is not sure of ever seeing with one of her eyes again. All this were your handiwork.
Jesus! Oh my God!
Chukuma, you really destroyed your family by your own hands.
Oh my God, how do I? Oh my God,
It's okay.
Oh my God, how could I have done this? Oh.
It's okay. I thank God that you are back to your senses.
Hey!
well.
You meet who else? I said, what are you doing in my house?
Mother-in-law, please.
Get out! Who is your mother-in-law? Do I in any way look like a mother-in-law?
My mother-in-law, please, just lighten your heart and try and listen to me so you can forgive me.
Oh, I see. So this is what my daughter has been telling me. That you used to say that we are dark. With dark hearts. Eh. I ne jinji. Obi I ne jikwadi kuni. Okuya. Now I should lighten it up.
Better get out, oh.
No, you want me to lighten?
Never hold back.
Let me lighten the heart for you, idiots. And foolish animal. Can you imagine? I meet you well, oh. Look at how confident he was coming into my house. Useless and foolish, nonsense human being. In a baja. Come, let me lighten my heart. Animal. Can you imagine? This is a man beast, so it's not a human being.
The worst part is that my mother-in-law didn't even give me one single opportunity to explain myself. She didn't give me an opportunity to talk. I mean, she just chased me away like that. Uncle, I just have to say it's over. I've lost my family. That's it. I've lost them.
Chukwuma, why did you go there without us? It is completely wrong. Very, very wrong. Absolutely wrong. All the same, I need you to calm down, okay? Do not accept defeat at this early stage.
You don't understand, Uncle. I mean, with the hatred I saw there, the hate in my daughter's eyes. She's around. No, Uncle, it's over. There's nothing. I've lost my family. That's it. I've lost them.
But Chuma, what do you expect? Eh? What do you expect? You shouldn't have gone there alone. You expected them to welcome you back with their arms wide open.
It's not my fault now. Everything that happened is not my fault.
Yes, I know it wasn't your fault. They don't know about it yet. They still think it's all your fault.
Uncle, please, what can we do? What can we do? What's the solution? Because I cannot live without my wife and my child. I can't. You have to relax yourself.
It's okay. Let me tell you one thing. If that was boya on whoever about war, you have to go and rest. I will think of the best way to handle this situation. Okay?
Can't sleep.
It's okay.
What have I gotten myself into? God, why did you just sit up there and watch me fall into this kind of mess? Why did you allow the devil use me like this? What kind of life is this? How will I be able to survive without my family around me? I can't just sit back and watch my lovely wife and daughter slip off my hands just like that. I must do everything humanly possible to bring them back home. I know it won't be easy for me to reunite with them again, but I must find a way to make it work. I just have to. I can't live without them.
Mazi Ojukwu, look at my children. Look at my daughter and my granddaughter. Neka nwam disi okwu konye nchiche tarisiri okwu. Were bandage kebe. Nchiche. This man destroyed the legs of my daughter. and destroyed the eye of my granddaughter. His family. Let me tell you the truth. I allowed you people into this compound for 2 reasons. First, my daughter and my granddaughter told me how you and your son Emeka made every effort to ensure that things did not go out of hand. Secondly, I respect this woman of God whom you came here with. So please, with all due respect, I would want you to tell me or say whatever you came here to say and leave my compound quietly and so fast before my anger goes beyond control. When I say beyond control, I mean it, because I can do anything now.
It's okay. It's okay. I thank you so much for at least allowing us into your house. You have every right to be angry. But I want you to know that I came here with a revelation. Yes, which I'm going to reveal to you. But before then, I am begging you to forgive my son and temper justice with mercy. But one more.
What revelation are you talking about?
What I'm about to tell you now might sound strange or funny to your ears, but it is the bitter truth. Chukwuma, my late brother's son, did not do all he did to his lovely wife and daughter on his own.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
What I'm trying to tell you now is that Chukwuma here, your son-in-law, was under a serious spell.
Please, Mazojuku. Please. Don't allow me to lose the little respect I have for you. What do you mean by that? Kefi, what do you take me for?
Mama, Mazojuku here is telling you the truth. Chukwuma was under a strong spell casted on him by a young lady called Nkole, who happened to be their secondary school mate and friend. She was angry with him because he married your daughter Nzubechi instead of her. The love that he showered on your daughter and your granddaughter triggered her anger, which made her to use Chukwuma to destroy his own home.
This sounds funny. It really sounds funny. But Sister Amaka, you are somebody I respect so much, and you know. Are you telling me that what you people are saying now is the truth?
It's a plain truth.
I cannot lie to you, Mama. As a true woman of God, I know the consequences of lies. Do you remember the day I met you on the road months ago? Do you also remember that I told you I had an ugly revelation concerning your daughter, Nzubechi? I gave you prayers to do in order to avert whatever evil projections the enemy must have projected against her. In all honesty, Mama, did you do those prayers?
Mom, you are right. I also had a very bad dream concerning my daughter before I met you that very day. But the truth is that
I didn't do that prayer. It escaped my mind.
That exactly is the problem, Mama. The essence of the prayers that I gave was for it to avert whatever evil projections that has been directed to your family. But you failed. I can only thank God that Chukuma here has been delivered by the Almighty God. So I am standing on his behalf as a woman of God whom you respect so much to plead with you and your daughter to please forgive him. Everything he did, he was never aware of them. It was not his doing. He was under a spell, like I said. Nzubechi, I am begging you, find a place in your heart to forgive your husband. Please.
Zube. Zaram. Mama. Please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know me before I married you. You know my kind of person. You know my heart. You know I'm not capable of such things. You know I'm not capable of such evil. I am sorry. Still, I am man enough to say I am sorry. Of course, I let the devil in because I wasn't prayerful. I say this today before you. Please, find a place in your heart to forgive me, please. Mama, I am sorry for what I've done to you, to your daughter and granddaughter. It's not me. It's not my person. I know I wasn't prayerful. And I let the devil in, but I'm a changed person. I've decided to be more prayerful and closer to God. So please, I beg you today, please.
Even if it means me selling every single thing I have, to make sure that you are back again to the wife and the beautiful daughter I know, I will. Mama, please, I am sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
Sit down. Sit down. It's okay. It's okay. My in-law, please forgive my son, your son-in-law. Like we always pray, forgive us our trespasses as we have forgiven those who trespass against us. Please, find a place in your heart to forgive him. It wasn't his fault.
It is now clear to me that everything that happened was never his fault. It is now clear to me. Zubechi, my daughter. Chizara. We all have heard. From what we heard, we can even attest that what they're saying is the truth. So please, I beg you people, my children, to forgive him. Forgive him, please. I also want to apologize for not being a good mother. I am not also good. Mothers are supposed to be on alert in their families. But I am like a sleeping dog. So careless.
that I didn't do the fasting and prayer that was given to me to do, so that all these problems would be averted. I didn't do it. That was so careless and so bad of me. Pico Baranum.
Honestly, I don't know what to say. But I thank God for this day. Chukuma, my husband. Obim, my handsome man. I forgive you. And I love you.
I've forgiven you too, Dad.
You are still my husband. And you will forever remain my husband. Thank goodness.
Olako, I hope you are going for Chizaram's family reconciliation party today.
Yes, of course, my dear. I'm very happy for them. Who could believe that after all they went through, they could still reunite? And not only that, but Chizaram can see with her 2 eyes, and our mother can walk with her 2 legs again. I'm very happy for them.
I'm happy for them too.
I'm very happy.
I can't wait for school to dismiss so that I will go home and get prepared for it.
My dear, let's just leave this place. I want to start going home so that I can prepare for the celebration.
So look unto God for more testimony. Look unto God for more victory. Nena wachiganya nona no kusirike. Mbafu ike wurobige kone vida. Aga digiti na nalari tungale abolo putaifa. Aga digiti no naramba chigege bina. Aga digiti kebule kulo wandem. Boge bida. Kane bida wala baluya. Aga digiti na nalari tungale abolo putaifa. He's a miracle working God. He's a marvelous God. He's a miracle working God. He's powerful God. Boge bida bumera.